This is the Arctic Ocean. It's 35 degrees out. The water is around the same temperature. Together they add up to 70 degrees, but nothing feels like 70 out here right now. I can assure you that. I've never done anything like this. This is going to be the quickest in and out on record. Yeah, just give us some tips here. Yeah, it's no big deal.
Get paid for it.
That's right.
Don't have to.
Don't even think about it. Just do it. All right, this is cold. This is cold. Woo! Oh, that's cold. That is cold. Holy sh! Are you numb? Are you numb at all? Oh my God! Woo! Oh fuck! Oh dude! Oh. I can't feel my legs. Holy sh! Oh my God! Oh. Oh shit! I can't feel my legs. This is Rob and Matt. They're from Colorado. They did the Dalton. So what was your thoughts about the Dalton, just in general?
You know, after all the research we'd done, it wasn't as bad as I had anticipated. At the same time, it was worse.
Yeah.
I believe it's the chromium something they put down on the road surface turns into liquid ice. And it's hazardous, it's treacherous.
Yeah.
And you transition from a short, brief pavement to loose gravel to packed dirt with gravel on top of it. And that's all while going 50, and you can't slow down fast enough. You can't really discern the good parts from the bad parts. I noticed that the road pavement, or I should say the road surface, and the shoulder, even when they have a compact, you can't tell the difference because it's made from the same compound, so that you really can't tell where the shoulder is. And like any time, the loose gravel's on the shoulder, it'll suck you right in. Anybody that rides a motorcycle knows what that means.
Yeah. I think it's called calcium carbonate. The guy at the guy doing the flagger, he said, put a mask on when you're going through here because that calcium carbonate will kill you, which I don't remember seeing any signs. Did you see any signs like that?
I didn't see any signs like that. But I did see a bunch of guys that they were running the flaggers and running some of that equipment.
Yeah.
And I think that calcium carbonate's that white powder.
Yeah, it's white powder.
Those guys, they were all wearing masks.
Oh wow.
Dealing with it on the side of the road during
Yeah.
that last flagger right before we
So
got
it
into
makes
Dead
sense.
Horse.
Yeah, it makes sense. Overall, it was good. The hardest part of the road that we encountered was from Fairbanks up to Coldfoot, and that was probably the most treacherous part. Once we left Coldfoot Camp and went up to Dead Horse, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, and you did part of it in the rain, as it did I, and we thought, boy, this is going to be greasy and nasty, but it really wasn't too bad in the rain. It's not like we thought. And that pass, how about going over the pass?
Over the Brooks Range,
Yeah.
It's stunning, breathtaking.
Yeah.
The downhill side was a little rough with the loose gravel. Overall, looking back, it went well.
Yeah.
And I think once is enough.
I agree. And you didn't lay your bikes down, which is always the goal. Not yet. You still got to go back. Right.
We're halfway through.
Right. You're halfway through. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Safe travels back. we are on our way to Fairbanks. This will be the last section of the Dalton Highway, and I'm okay with that. And this has so far been the hardest section, other than going over that crazy pass after a huge thunderstorm, which somehow I made it up and over. Still not sure exactly how, but so I'm wondering, is this section going to be easier the second time? Lots of potholes, lots of unpredictable terrain, and of course there's the dreaded, got a little bit of pavement to start, but not much. The dreaded resurfacing, where it's just super thick mud. So we're gonna see, we'll have some nice scenery. Nothing like that pass, that mountain pass was spectacular, even though it was super sketchy on the bike. But tonight we'll land in Fairbanks. We'll actually spend a couple of nights, and then Saturday going south to Anchorage, where we have to drop Dimitri off to catch his flight, and there may be a stop at Denali along the way. I don't know if I can ride all the way to Anchorage and hike. Being it's a 5-hour bike day, and if you did a big hike, I think that would be pretty tough. So I may just do something short, or may just do the visitor center, but that's part of the sacrifices you have to make. But tomorrow is a day off, a day of rest after doing 4 days on the Dalton, and it's been an adventure, I'll tell you. I think those guys I interviewed said it best. It's easier than expected in a lot of ways, but harder in other ways. So we've got 170 some miles of dirt and dirt's about to start here in a second. I can see it. Until the Dalton Highway start, which is where the pavement begins. So that's the goal today, is to get there unscathed in one piece. And then it's a nice hotel room tonight, and we kind of go from there. The plan is to kind of hit some of the southern tip of Alaska, like the Kenai Peninsula and maybe Homer. Just lodging's tough, so we don't know exactly how it's going to play out. So we will see how that goes, and probably give you guys some nice B-roll scenery along the way as we encounter it. Check in with you later. Even the wood bridges on the Dalton have potholes. Not really much you can do to avoid them, but it is sketchy. I don't even know how you repair it, except putting new planks down, maybe. Who knows? Well, successful 470 something miles in the books to Prudhoe Bay and back. Fulfilled a bucket list item for sure, a lifelong dream. Ever since I've been riding motorcycles, I wanted to do this. And I did it. Didn't lay the bike down once, came close a lot of times. And that sketchy up and over Adigan Pass was one of the craziest moments I've ever had on a motorcycle. But close to Fairbanks, and this is the end of a little chapter. And I'm gonna go to the room, check in, and have a nice shower. It's been a minute. TMI, I get it, but just saying. That was an adventurous 4 days as I've ever had. So we'll see you down the road.